Well, hello in YouTube land, and welcome to another video of the channel. So today it is raining, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna give you a review of how is Sookie when it's raining. The 2023 GSX-S1000 in the rain. So we're gonna go to the So we're gonna go to the movies today because it is Wednesday, so that means going to the movies, but well, it is raining in Houston, Texas. So the first thing we have to do is change the riding mode on Sookie from B to C. So we put it in C mode, which is comfort, which is actually rain mode, and then we what we also do is change the traction control to 5, which is the highest setting, and now we can ride with more comfort and security. Is security the word? I don't think that's the word that I'm looking for, but we are riding with safety in mind. Whenever you're riding in the rain, the most important thing is to be safe. So let's let these cars pass, and then we can move into the street. So one of the things that I do when I ride in the rain is I take it easy. Now I don't mind riding in the rain when I have all my gear on. Sometimes when you get caught in the rain, and you should ask my wife, you get caught in the rain without your proper gear, and it could be murder. Even though it is not too cold today, I can actually feel it. I'm not wearing the proper gloves, and I started to feel a little bit cold, chilly. But everywhere else, I did bring the proper gear. So, how does Sookie feel in the rain? Well, the good thing is it does have those rider modes. When I first saw bikes with rider modes, I don't even remember what time in my life that was. I don't know, like 15 years ago. I always thought it was stupid. It was like, makes no sense. Why would you need a big bike and then be riding in rain mode, right? I always thought, well, you have the control here. Rain mode is in your wrist. And for a long time, I thought it made no sense to be buying, maybe you're just buying a bigger bike that you can handle. But now that I have one with the actual modes, I do understand it's having two different bikes in one. So sometimes you want to go like crazy, and your bike is going to be a little bit snatchy, but sometimes you just want to take it easy, especially if it's raining. So you don't want a snatchy bike because it's dangerous. So you can put it in rain mode and just well, do a relaxing ride. So that's a good idea to do. For some reason this stop sign is off, so that's giving us this little traffic, which we shouldn't have this much traffic this time in the day. It is not a rush hour. No es la rush, dirían en mi pueblo. Anyway, so yeah, once we start moving, I can talk more about how this Sookie feel in the rain. And we're also going to be testing, well, the waterproof capabilities of all the equipment. Hopefully none of the equipment fails us because of the water. So we have the Dragon Touch here and the GoPro. So the Dragon Touch is on this one, and then we have the GoPro recording the main view. And And let me know, guys, what do you think also about the setup here. I think this is the one I'm going with. Even though I do have the ability to use my chin mount, I just move my head too much. Not like other motovloggers that I see, that they can keep their head a little bit more stable. I'm always checking my mirrors. I'm always checking what's going on around me. So the camera movement is just too much. It gets a little, you can get a little dizzy, I believe. So I'll just keep that one, the chin mounts, for when I'm demoing bikes that I cannot mount my cameras on. But for our regular motovlogs, I'll use this setup. So just let me know if you guys think it's a good idea, if you like that that angle from the cameras, or if you would like to see something else. So well, when I'm riding, because this is not the first time I've ridden Sookie in the rain, I can start explaining how it feels. So very comfortable, very comfortable, and it's actually a relaxing feeling to be riding in the rain. Because usually when you're riding a 4-cylinder liter bike, even though it's a naked one, it's still a sports bike, and it's still always asking you to go fast. And in your mind, you're always thinking, yeah, I should go like balls out because I'm in a liter bike and no car is gonna pass me. I'm gonna make sure that everybody understands that I'm in a liter bike. Look at me. But when it's raining, well, you have that excuse in your mind. You're not a pussy, it's raining, right? So a charger next to you can rev his engine, and it's not gonna matter because you're riding a relaxing ride because it's raining. So that's how Sookie feels in the rain, right? If you can just relax and, I don't know, enjoy the rain, enjoy the day, enjoy the smell that the rain brings. So very comfortable. Now the tires on this bike are very good also, because that's another very important thing. It's not just the rider modes, because you have to the proper tires. If you put on sportier tires, so yeah, you're gonna enjoy it more when you're going in the twisties, but here you're gonna struggle. I remember buying a sportier tires on my 750, and the first time it started raining, I was slipping and sliding all over the place, and I felt the traction control hit plenty of times. Now on the 750, I've never had that issue before, and it was just because I had the tires, and they were not brand new, because some people might think, hey, well, if the tires were new, that was the reason. But no, they were not new. They were already broken in, no paraffin on the tires. And on these, well, you can feel a little bit more comfortable putting the bike on the side of the tire, because you know that even though it is wet, it is going to be slippery, you can still maneuver a little bit. So obviously you're not going to be dragging knee, but just for a little cornering on regular street riding, they're perfectly adequate, or more than adequate. They're perfectly fine. They're a very good set of tires. And I believe I had the Metzlers from Bridgestone, but I'm not 100% sure now, because I saw on a website that in some countries this one has the Dunlop Sport Max, I believe, or Sport Road, no, Roads, I forgot. All right, so bam, Mini JP can solve that problem for us. But so yeah, the tires are awesome, and when when it's raining, what else? So the brakes, even though I always complain about the brakes not being great, well, since it has good tires, good enough suspension, the bike stops with no problems. And in case you need them for any special emergency, the ABS does a good job. I've tried them a couple of times when it was raining, and yeah, the bike stops. You don't lock your either one of your tires. I mean, I haven't done it in like a special super emergency, but I have felt the ABS come in when it's raining a couple of times, and on this bike feels a lot better than on the 750. So that's another good thing for the 1000. Now right now we are on our way to the movies. As I explained, I want to see if I can watch Dungeons and Dragons, because the Super Mario Bros. Movie, we're gonna watch that one with my daughter, because she's not gonna forgive me if I go by myself. She loves accompanying me to the movies, and I love having her as my company in the movies. So anything else that I can talk about when it's raining? Well, no, nothing other than, oh yes, the wind protection. So obviously, being a naked bike is not going to have any wind protection, so you're going to be well, exposed to the elements. If for some reason you forget your gear, this is not, it's not only the cold that is going to bother you. When it's raining and you're on a bike like this, basically in any type of bike, but if you have no wind protection, you're not going to have any protection also from the little droplets. So the smaller the droplets and the faster you go, they're going to just feel like needles, and it's going to hurt, believe me, a lot. If you go 50 miles per hour or faster and the droplets hit you and you don't have any rain gear, I mean, I did it once. I mean, I've done it plenty of times, but I did it once for a long period of time. It was like 30-minute commute, and I was on the freeway, and I didn't have any jacket on, just a little shirt. Those little droplets, well, they got me all bruised up, and I'm not talking about red, I'm talking about black and blue, and it lasted for a week. So yeah, it's pretty dangerous. You can't think that rain gear is not important because it's not cold. It is important if you're going to ride faster than 50 miles per hour. All right, we're going to get more traffic here. So I think that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit of how does Sookie well, ride in the rain. I would really recommend this bike if anybody lives in a place where there's a lot of rain. All you have to do is clean your chain regularly, but everything else, yeah, you can enjoy. Just make sure you're wearing the proper gear. Well, that's it for the video today. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, remember to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the little bell button, and if you like the video, send it to all your friends. And if you didn't like the video, well, send it to all your enemies. And I'll see you guys on the next one.